welcome Anthony Brown.
Swadee Cup. My name is Anthony Brown, and today I will be instructing you in the 8 weapons of Muay Thai kickboxing. I began training Muay Thai kickboxing approximately 7 years ago, and since then I've turned pro. I had the pleasure of going to Masat, Thailand to win a world title in the bare knuckle competition. Muay Thai has afforded me the opportunity to learn about the Thai culture as well as the art of Muay Thai, which is their basics. Self-defense, and everything else. All law enforcement, all government agencies, and also in school, Muay Thai is taught. I have trained in Taekwondo for 31 years. I have a 3rd-degree black belt in Taekwondo. Muay Thai has opened a whole nother realm of martial arts for me. Today I have with me Master Luke Chan, who will be helping me to demonstrate all of the techniques in Muay Thai. Master Luke Chan. So, let's get ready for the basics. Before doing any kind of hand techniques or any kind of fighting technique, what you need to do is to wrap your hands. And I'm going to show you how to wrap your hands properly. You want to let the wrap all the way out to the end. Okay, after you get it out, there's a hook here for your finger, for your thumb. Stick your thumb in, bring it around the back of the wrist, and wrap it one time. Then you take this, the wrap, come around the thumb, supporting the thumb, and you bring it back to the wrist. Again, one more time around the wrist, and then up to the pinky finger. And around the back and across the knuckles. Around the back and across the knuckles. Around the back of the pinky finger, across the knuckles. One more time, across the knuckles. After you do that, you fold it back underneath here to come back across the knuckles one more time. Back to the pinky. That'll lock it in. Then you go back down to the outside of the wrist, bring it back around and up around the index finger and the middle finger. Bring it around the hand, around the pointer finger and the thumb, back around the wrist, back up between the middle finger and the 3rd finger, back around the pointing finger and the thumb, back up between the 3rd finger and the 4th finger, around, and bring it back around here, and then you extend it out, bring it one more time, and once you've got that, with these century wraps, they have Velcro, which stick right on, boom, and your hand is properly wrapped, and it's ready to go. Again, before using any kind of punching techniques, you want to wrap your hands properly and use the right equipment before doing any kind of punching exercises. The first exercise we like to do for you is breathing. Breathing is essential in Muay Thai because it helps you so that you won't get fatigued, and it helps you to do all your combinations and all your techniques with a nice even flow. So a very basic way to begin your breathing is to stand with your feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart. Take a deep breath in through your nostrils and let it out. Again, deep breath in and let it out. One more time, a deep breath in. And let it out. After breathing properly and getting your breath down properly, what you need to do is the warm-up. I like to warm up systematically from the head to the feet. And the warm-up techniques we prescribe for you, you will use them in actual fighting. So let's begin. First, you would like to turn your head to the right, left. And bring it to the right. Again, turn to the left. And bring it to the right. Now, when you turn your head to the left, you'll see that there's a muscle here. You want to stretch that muscle. And then when you turn it to the right, the same thing. You want to stretch this muscle. I recommend that you do each one of these exercises for 3 sets. We would then come to head circles. Go forward first, and then take your head to the left. Take it all the way around. Again to the left. One more time to the left. And stop. Keeping your head there, go to the right. Again to the right. One more time to the right. And stop. Now we're going to go to the shoulders, back, and chest. We're going to bring the arms out here. We don't want to put them down here. You want to bring them up here so you can track the shoulders and chest. And take a deep breath in and let it out. Again. And time. Now we're going to do trunk twist. Bring the arms in front of you and really twist, keeping the hips straight. Twist to the left and to the right. Again, left and right and left, right, left, and right. Shake it out. Now, take your legs a little bit further apart. You're going to reach forward. You're going to go between your legs, and then you're going to come back. This will loosen up your hips as well as your back also. So, what I need you to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this time you're going to go 1. You're going to reach through, and you're going to reach to your left. And then right. Again, 1. Reach 2. Left. Right. Last time. 1, 2. Left. Right. Time. From this position, you're going to step to your left into a lunge position. And stretch. Putting the palm of your hand on your knee to keep it in line. Stretch. 2, 3, 4. And go to the right. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, left. 3, 4. And right. 3, 4. And time. Bring your legs together. Now we're going to do knee bends on 4 counts. What you're going to do is put your hands on your knees and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Time. Check it out. Now we're going to do what's called knee circles. Again, holding your knees, circle to the left, 2. There's a lot of kicking in Muay Thai, and then to the right. So you want to properly warm up the lower half of your body as much as you can. Again, left and right. Time. Now, you want to reach again, step over to the left in the lunge position. This time, put your leg down and stretch your quad. Foot flat, step out a little bit and stretch. This is going to stretch your quads out. And bring it back to here. And again, stretch forward. And back. Last time, forward. And back. Come back, stand up. Stretch it out, go to the other side. Then stretch it out. Take the knee down. Stretch the quad, and 1. And back. Again, 1. Last time, back. One more, and 1. Take your time with all of these stretches and go back and come up. Now this time, you're gonna come here, pull the leg back and stretch. Take a deep breath. Breathe throughout all of these stretching exercises. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Another deep breath in and breathe out. And come back down, stretch to the other side. This time we're gonna go into the split series. I'll show you, well, although splits are nice to see and everyone wants to do splits, it's not necessary to have a split to prove your flexibility or to show that you're flexible or to show that you are strong enough. What you need to do is to make sure that the body is aligned, and that will improve your flexibility. So, again, come to the left, go into a quad stretch. Now this time you're going to take the leg, put it straight out, go into a split, and stay. Take a deep breath in, and out, reach over, and come back up. Stretch, come back to the center, and then we'll do the other side. Again, go over lunge, and the quad stretch. Take a deep breath in. Make sure that you are stretching that quad. I'll step back a little and stretch out into a split. 2, 3, 4, and over. One more time. Take a deep breath in. Push yourself down deeper. And over. Come back into the quad stretch, into a lunge, and back. Shake it out. Now what we'll do is start moving the body now that you've done all that stretching. And the first exercise that we'll do is what we call knee to chest. I want you to start feet parallel, get on the balls of your feet, curl your body, lift your hands up, and just go one and up with different knees on each side. Starting with the right, you go shh, 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 shh. Again, shh, 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 shh. Time. Now what I need you to do is to go outside blocks. Remember all of these exercises, because like I said, you will see them later on in the tape in actual fight situations. So the outside blocks, you bring the knee up again to the outside, using your guard to protect you, and then you switch sides. So it would look like this. So look, John. Shh, 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 shh. Time. The next knee will be the cross knee. You'll see that the knees will come across and you pull your body. So we'll start. Again. Shh, 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 shh. Time. Okay. Now we'll do swing kicks. Again, it's just to loosen up your legs after you stretch them out, get the blood flowing through. So we start with the right and shh, 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 shh. And last time. Shh. Now we'll do round kicks. Starting with the left hand out, we'll do round kicks. Ready? Begin. Shh, 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 shh. Time. The other side, right hand out, round kick. Ready? Begin. Shh, 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 Time. Shake everything out. And now your body should be thoroughly warmed up. Now that we've warmed up the body, we can go into other aspects of Muay Thai kickboxing. And before we go into these aspects, remember, take your time doing all these stretches and all these warm-ups because it's going to help you in the end. So now let's work on footwork. Footwork is important in Muay Thai kickboxing. So the proper stance of footwork would be as follows. Turn on a diagonal. I'm left-handed, so I'll have a different stance than you would who is right-handed. So if you're right-handed and you're watching this, just mirror me or watch Master Luke Chan. Okay? He's right hand. So we'll stand on a diagonal. We'll turn the feet slightly toward you guys, and then we'll bend both knees. Muay Thai stance is a little bit different than boxing. In boxing, you'll take a deeper stance because you want to throw harder punches. But in Muay Thai, you're also kicking, so your legs are a little bit closer together than it would be for a boxing stance. Also in boxing, if you stand like this to a Muay Thai fighter, he's going to kick the inside of your leg. And you won't be able to move because your leg is too solid. So get a nice, lightweight, and just kind of tap. Moving, just tap. Make sure you're always on the ball of both feet. You're never flat-footed. You're on the ball. Get your weight distributed properly, and just tap. This is going to be the basic movement as you do any Muay Thai. Bring your hands up. If you're left-handed, put the left hand to your chin. The right hand, which will guard and block and be able to punch. If you're right-handed, you'll reverse this, or you mirror me and tap. And tap. This is called the Muay Thai march. You'll see the body is curled, the shoulders come up, the head is tucked in, and the chin is tucked in, I should say, and you're tapping. 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 Now I'll turn to my right so you can see it from this side. Okay, and I'll turn here to the left so you can see it from this side. Your body is curled and you're always tapping. You never want to straighten your front leg like this. Never, because then you'll get kicked. Always keep your legs bent and almost on your mark kind of stance, and you tap. So that when it's time for you to move forward, you move forward using the right leg. Okay? When you have to move back, use back using the back leg. Okay? When you move to the right, you move right using the right leg, or in his case, his back leg. And when you move to the left, you move forward, left using the left leg. So let's just kind of play with this a little bit so you get the rhythm. And we'll scoot forward, we'll go back, we'll go to the right and to the left. Ready? And begin. Bounce a little bit, step back. Okay, now to the right, and to the left. Now march. See how it just goes right back into the marching? It flows right into it. Again, whenever you're moving like this, take a deep breath in, breathe, deep breath in, and breathe. And again, to the front, and back, and to the right, and to the left. Now, one thing you're never going to do is cross over by doing this to move at all, ever. You never want to cross your legs in front of one another, because if you do and you get hit while doing that, you probably go out. So again, keep your hands up, keep the march up, proper stance, proper footwork. Time. Okay, work on that. That is essential to any movement in Muay Thai kickboxing, because everything comes from proper stance, proper footwork. Keep the body curled, shoulders up, chin tucked, so you have some defense, hands up, and constantly moving. So when it's time for you to throw any kind of knee, elbow, or anything, you're stepping. Boom, you're in movement. Boom. No one can time you. Boom. And this is all you're doing whenever you throw anything. You step, bam. Okay? You never have to go, I'm going to kick now. You're already moving. Natural progression. You lift the leg up. Bam. Now we'll go into punching. Now that you've got the proper stance and the proper footwork, it's time to go into the techniques of Muay Thai and the 8 weapons of Muay Thai. The first of your 8 weapons are going to be your hands. There's 4 basic punches which are used in Muay Thai. The first one is the jab, and these punches are similar in boxing. They're the same exact punches that you use in boxing, I should say. And they're used in Muay Thai. But the first punch is the jab. Now when you're punching, there's a lot of different philosophies about punching. When you're punching, keep your body in the same march position that I was talking about earlier. Let your jab come straight in, straight out, and back in. As you punch, keep this hand up to guard. Keep your shoulders up, straight out, and punch. Now, you're going to rotate the knuckles down so that you're hitting with knuckle. You don't want to hit with this portion of your hand. You want to hit with the knuckles. So again, in. That's your basic jab. Jab. So you don't want to be flat foot when you throw it. Jab. 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 Bring it back. Jab. Now, you can also do what's called a long jab. This is just your basic jab. The long jab would mean you lean in a little bit. So you'd come here. Jab. Jab. Bring it back. Back. One more time. That's your jab. Again, you're leaning in. Then you have a crossover jab, which would be here. Using this part of the hand again. You lean over. Now that's if you slip somebody, you use that jab. Come over, slip, the punch comes over, and you jab. Okay, so those are your 3 jabs. Let's go over them one at a time. Basic jab. Okay, long jab. And slip jab. Now, that's your jab. We'll now show you how to do that punch with mitts and gloves on. Now that we've gone over the jab, there's key things that you should know. Always wrap your hands properly before you're doing any kind of punching, and always have the right protective gear so that you don't hurt your hand. Now the same principles apply with all the other punches as they do with the jab. Hit with the knuckles, use your body. Now we'll show you how it looks when you're using the jab with pads. First jab. Again, straight jab. Long jab. Again, long jab. And slip jab. Bring it back. Again, using those jabs, using those punches, will help you to fend off your opponent, keep them moving back, to set you up for any other combinations you may throw. So now that we know that the basic punches are the same, knuckles rotating, knuckles are down so that you can get maximum power, let's go into the next punch. The next punch is the cross. Just come straight across, the body leans, body leans. Now, if you're moving, okay, again, if we turn around, so that you can see it from this side, this hand stays up for protection, it comes across, comes across, comes across, comes across, comes across. Okay, so if you're moving, we'll do 1, 2, okay? The jab cross will look like this. Time. Make sure whenever you're doing the jab and the cross that you're bringing your hands back. It's essential and very important that the hand comes back so that when we get into the defensive aspect, you'll know what you'll have some defense. So again, jab, 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 jab. Moving around. Muay Thai march, jab, jab, jab. Okay, now we'll do the straight cross, 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 cross. And now we put the 1, 2 together. We're back. Again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Time. So now you have the jab and the cross, or the straight. So the next punch is the hook. This is considered a power punch, as is the straight punch. The hook takes the body and it twists your body. Remember all the trunk twisting we did in video 1? Now it comes into play. Hook comes here. Okay, comes here. You don't wind up, you're right here. You let it go. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Okay, so the body is hooking, coming around. I'm on the ball of my back foot, on the ball of my front foot, and you come around. Again, 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 again. Time. Okay, some key things. When I'm throwing my hook, I'm not coming up and then hooking. I'm staying at one level. Hook, 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 hook. Time. And again, the portion of my hand that I'm striking with are the 2 knuckles. Okay, and the knuckles are coming down. You can also use the hook to the body and then double it up and then to the head. Again, body, head, body, head, body, head, body, head, body, head, body, head. Another key point when doing the hook is to make sure, if I'm standing so that you can see that the elbow is coming around. The elbow is coming around, the body is still curled, chin is tucked, shoulders are up, and the elbow is coming around. Boom. Even when you go to the body, lean, hit the body, come to the head. Let's do the body shot from this side so they can see where the pad's going, where the hook is going. Hit the body, see how the elbow is coming around, and then come to the head. Okay. Body, head, body, head, body, head. And you're digging those punches in, digging them in. Again, body, head. Okay. Now that you have that hook, let's add it into the arsenal. We're gonna do jab, cross, hook. Okay? So it's jab, cross, hook. Okay? Jab, cross, hook. Again, jab, cross, hook. One more. Time. So now you have the 3 punches of Muay Thai. There's one more. The uppercut. The uppercut is used for digging. So if you're in close, you want to dip your body. Remember again, we did the side to side. We did the trunk twist. Now you're going to use that. You're going to dip your body, keeping your guard up. That's a little bit higher than normal. Dig up. Take the whole body, explode up. The punch comes up, you don't drop it down here. You just dip, up, dip, up, dip, up, dip, up. Stand on the ball of your feet, dip, up. One more time, dip, up. That's the uppercut. The other side, dip, up, dip, up, dip, up, dip, up, dip, up. The whole body go up, up. Again, you're not bringing the elbow back. That's telegraphing. You're gonna bring it back. You're gonna bring the body here. And if I'm gonna do a lead uppercut, if I'm gonna do uppercut with the rear, same march. Time. Now we're going to put these punches together all 4 punches that you learn. But before doing that, there's key safety factors that you need to go over. Make sure when practicing any of these punches, practice on a heavy bag first so that you get the technique down. And later on in my videos, I'll show you how to use the heavy bag. A good tool to use is the corner man. It's an excellent tool. The bag is solid and it can help you because you can move around it. So that's a good tool to use. So now that we're going to put these together, before you allow someone to hold pads, make sure you know that they know what they're doing. And communicate. We've been working together for a long time. I will still make eye contact, but you should never lose whenever you're fighting and say, hey, I'm going to throw the hook. I'm going to throw the uppercut. So that my partner knows, my training partner knows what I'm going to do. And he has a working knowledge of how to use the pads to help himself and to protect me. So here we go. We'll put all 4 of these punches together. We'll do them slow. Then we'll go a little bit real time. So the first one is the jab, straight, hook, uppercut. Again, jab, straight, hook, uppercut. One more time. Jab, straight, hook, uppercut. Okay. Notice how we're moving in. That's because you're constantly on your movement. Jab, straight, hook, uppercut. Jab, straight, hook, uppercut. Jab, straight, hook, uppercut. Okay. Timing. Timing is the key in all these punches. You get a rhythm. You hear boxers say, get your rhythm, get your rhythm. Timing is the key. And that's why we march, to get your timing. And jab, straight, hook, uppercut. Jab, straight, hook, uppercut. Jab, straight, hook, uppercut. Time. Okay. Those are the 4 basic punches of Muay Thai. Now, just because you only have 4 punches doesn't mean that you can't put all of these punches together in hundreds of variations. We'll just do a couple of variations of punches so that you can see what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 1, 2. 3. 4. 1. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 5. 2. 1. 3. 4. 1. 5. Time. So there you have those punches, and you see how you can work them in variations. Now that we've gone over the punches, the next series we're going to go over are the elbows. Now that we've gone over the punches for Muay Thai, the first 2 weapons in Muay Thai, let's go to the next 2, which will be the elbows. When using the elbows, you have to be extremely careful because the elbow is a very hard bone, and if you're not training properly, you're not doing it properly, you can hurt yourself and you can hurt the person that you're training with. So, like I told you with the punches, use your heavy bag to practice these elbows. But for right now, I'll show you the mechanics of using the elbow. The first elbow, the number 1 elbow, simply comes in to here. Okay? You bring this hand up to block. If you're left-handed, you bring the elbow in. Curl the wrist down. Boom. So the elbow will come in. Again, it goes back to those warm-ups that we were doing with the twisting. You bring the elbows in. This is number 1. Remember the hook? Number 1. That's your elbow. Same procedure. Boom. Same mechanics. Boom. Number 1. That's the number 1 elbow. And when you do it on a pad, slowly, you step in, and it looks like that. Okay? Again, step in, looks like that. You're hitting with the bone, the pointed here bone. If you want to hit to startle and knock somebody out, you hit with the meaty portion. If you want to hit and cut, you hit with the bone. Again, bring it in. So, if you're doing your march, you step in, throw the elbow. Again, bring the elbow across and in. Look at my body. It goes in, I'm staying curled. Again, it comes in. I'm on the ball of the back foot. My weight is on the ball of my front foot as well. I'm not flat-footed where I can't move. You're digging in. Again, in close, boom. In close, boom. Okay, this hand, you're always going to keep in to protect. So now if you're going to do it with your rear hand, same thing. Step in. And again, you fold the hand over, just like this. Boom, step in. Again, you step in. Again, you step in. Now notice I'm stepping like I said earlier, on all the stuff that we were doing when we were stepping, we were lifting our legs. Natural thing is to move. Natural progression is to step. If you lift your leg to kick, it's the same thing. You lift your with the elbow. This is the number one elbow. Time. So that's it. You let the hand curl in. You bring the body around. This hand stays in a defensive posture. And the same thing when you bring the rear hand in. Boom. Now if you're right-handed, you take the same stance. I'll switch it around for you to see. The elbow comes in. You step in. Boom. Let it in. Boom. Let it in. Boom. The key thing is to always look at your opponent in the eye. Then you'll be able to see just how they're moving, and you can see your target. You don't have to look them up and down. Look them in their eye. Boom. Let it in. And the same thing with the back. Boom. Let it in. Curl the body. Curl the elbow. Let the elbow go in. Curl the elbow. Let it go in. Okay? We'll do number one elbow on both sides for you at this time. Okay, time. That's the number one elbow. Number one elbow, again, if you hit with the meaty portion, you're going for a knockout. If you hit with the pointed portion, you'll cut your opponent. So now we'll go to the number two elbow. We'll do it on the ground. It's usually done in the air, but for training purposes, we'll teach you on the ground first. The hand goes straight up and down. Okay, straight up and down. If you do it with your right hand, straight up, down. Like you go up. Now, as I said, you're always on the balls of your feet. Here's one where you really go up and down. And the other side, up and down. Again, up and down and up and down. Show you one with. Now, if you were actually doing this one in a fight, the way it would look, you would move around, you jump, and down. Okay, we'll do that again. You're moving around, you jump, and down. You can also take that one and turn it over to one of these. All these elbows could be used in the air. So let's do the number two, no jump. Number two, straight up and down. Again, up and down. One more time, up and down. Okay, let's try the number one and the number two. Number one first. Number one elbow. Okay. Okay. Now the number three elbow. The number three elbow is used the same way that you would use an uppercut. The uppercut comes here, well, the number three elbow comes here. So if you're stepping in, as we throw the uppercut here, this is your number three elbow. So if somebody tries to grab around you, you elbow them, boom. So if they come around, you just, again. In the number three elbow, in defense, we call that combing your hair so you can block. It's the same thing. Someone has you, you block them, you step in, elbow up. Again, step in, elbow up. Again, they throw, go. Throw, boom, elbow up. Boom, elbow up. The same way we did with the uppercut. Someone throws, uppercut. Well, this time someone throws, elbow. Other side, someone throws, you block, elbow. Let the elbow goes up. Someone blocks, That's the number 3 elbow. That elbow, again, is used for when someone tries to grab you, if someone tries to get you in a clinch. Come up. You bring them out, spin them around, bring it out. That elbow is used for in-close fighting like that. The next elbow, so now you have 3 elbows. Have the number 1 elbow, number 2 elbow, and the number 3 elbow. Those are 3 elbows. And if you notice, they look exactly like the punches. Okay, the number 1 elbow is the hook. Now I throw the elbow. Number 1. Now number 1. Now the number 2. That would be a looping punch if I came down. It's a straight, so I loop it. Still a straight, but instead of throwing it straight, if a person knows that you're going straight and he's blocking like this, you loop it. So number 1, number 2 elbow comes here. Comes right up. Again. Number 3, the uppercut. So instead of throwing the uppercut, you throw the elbow. That's the number 3. Same place you can move to throw an uppercut, you can move, throw an elbow. And really get your whole body talking on. I'm on the back of on the back of my ball, the ball of the foot, and you want to go up like in a on your mark position and really explode up. So you bring it up, boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's the first 3 elbows. Now we're going to number 4. Number 4, again, like the hook, wide hook. You're gonna do the same thing. Again, this is called a wide hook, as opposed to in close hook. Same thing, you throw the elbow the same way. Coming over, boom, come over, boom, come over, boom, come over, boom, come over, boom. Same thing. Again, the other side, you switch, boom, come over, switch, boom, come over, switch, boom, come over, switch, boom. Okay, so that's the number 4. Let's do it again. Number 4, he comes out, someone comes to throw over, boom, you let yourself go. Bring it over, up, boom. Up, boom. Up, boom. Up, boom. Up, boom. One last time, up, boom. That's number 4. So you have number 1, you have number 2, you have number 3, and you have number 4. Those elbows, again, they are very similar to all the punches that you're going to do. The 5th elbow, it's a little bit more difficult. It takes a lot more practice. So I really suggest that you take your time, practice it on a bag, and don't attempt to do this unless you have a competent person holding pads for you. Because if you don't, you will injure that person severely. So here we go. The number 5 elbow, you step in, you twist your body, and you take your head and let it follow around to hit the pad. It's like a spinning back fist, boom. So again, step in, again, step in, again, step in, again, step in, again, step in. So you step. So if someone was going to throw a jab with that hand, I would step in, boom, and elbow them in the face. And that's a legal strike, and it's a devastating strike for defense, for self-defense. So again, so the number 5 elbow, step in, step in, step in, again. 1, again. So now you have, let's go over it real quickly and slowly. The number 1 elbow. Other hand. Number 2 elbow. Number 2. Number 3. Number 3. Number 4. 4. Number 5. Number 5. Let's go over here. So if you're right-handed, So I step this way. So number 5, if you're right-handed, you step. Okay? You step through. Watch where you're going. Step through. Again, step through. So if I'm here fighting, I step through. Here, spin. Now as you spin, you see your target, you bring it around. Okay? That's the number 5 elbow. You spin, see your target, you bring it around. Okay? And it's quick. You don't stay there to admire your work because your back is to your opponent. So if you do it, number 5, get back so that you're ready to go. So here, back. Okay? So now that you learned the elbows, we're going to put them together in combinations with the punches. Punches and elbows.
Yep. Elbow number 1. Hard. Elbow number 4. 1, 2, and then elbow number 3. 1, 2, elbow number 3. Wait, elbow number 5. 3 more.
5, number 5.
Number 5.
Okay.
1, 2. Elbow number 1. Number 1. Elbow number 2. Elbow 2, steady.
Now we go up.
Up, number 2. Number 2. Pass. Pass. 1, 2. Elbow number 1. Number 4. Number 3. Number 5. Elbow number 1. Elbow number 1.
Hook again.
Uppercut. Elbow number 3.
Back elbow.
Elbow number 3. Uppercut. Elbow number 3. 1, 2. Elbow number 2. 1, 2. 1, 2 hook. Elbow number 4. 1, 2 hook. 1, 2 hook. Elbow number 4.
Okay, time. So there you have the punches and the elbows put together in a combination. Again, let's go back and go over some of the basics. Whenever you're punching, make sure that you turn your knuckles down. Make sure that you take your time. You practice your punches on a heavy bag before you go with your opponent or before you go with your training partner. Make sure that your training partner knows how to carry the pads so that when you're punching, he won't sustain an injury and neither will you. Same thing with elbows. Remember, the elbows are very sharp. They can cut. They can knock you out. Remember that once you put all these punches and elbows together in a combination, you can have a variety of combinations, hundreds of punches, hundreds of elbows that you can put together in any kind of fight situation. Remember to take your time, train hard, train slow, and train safe. Thank you for joining us. I hope that this will give you a better understanding of the first 2 weapons of Muay Thai kickboxing. So let's do a quick review. Remember to breathe properly. Remember to warm up properly. Remember to use proper footwork, proper movement. Remember to get a proper stance. Also remember the basic punches, how to use your fist properly, how to use your body properly, and how to use the basic elbows. Remember, get a person who knows how to hold pads to be your training partner. And if you don't have a person who knows how to use pads or hold pads, remember to use a heavy bag, because that'll assist you in sharpening up these techniques. Again, I thank you, and until I see you again, Swadee Cup.